Alicia Jade and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking you through what I wear for my ballet classes. I have my cup of tea, which is probably very hot. Oh no, that's drinkable. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a background story as to why I started ballet as an adult. So for information, I'm 28 years old. I started ballet maybe 2 months ago. I used to go to ballet classes when I was about maybe 16 years old. I really enjoyed it, but I think at that age kind of life just got too much, or it just got exciting being able to do these other things that I ended up giving up ballet and just not going back to it. So now that I've started figure skating, I thought ballet would help with my posture and with everything like that. So I decided to start again. I found a local ballet class. It's called an adult beginners ballet class, but they do give you the option to, if you want to be like corrected, you can kind of say how serious you want to be with it, and then you can do the grades as well that they do, which I think is either the Royal Academy of Dance, which is the RAD grades, or there's another version that you can do. I haven't started those yet, potentially going to be looking at those in the new year, but for the most part at the moment I'm just really enjoying being back into it. It's genuinely never too late to start something like that, and if you have a passion for it, or even if you just want to try it and you want to do it for fitness because it's really hard, then there's absolutely nothing to say that you can't start ballet as an adult. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my ballet wardrobe. I have a whole pile of stuff here in front of me and I'm just going to go through it. So I'm going to start with the most important thing, which is obviously ballet shoes. These are my old, they're a bit gross now, but these are my old ballet shoes from when I was younger. I kept them for so long and I think I found them in the attic, because I knew I was starting ballet again. They are definitely gross. I don't actually wear these ones for ballet anymore. I wear them for yoga because I just prefer having something on my feet. I don't know, it's just me. But these are the Southampton ballet shoes and they've got one elastic on them. They've also got the little tie at the front. They are I don't know if they're real leather, but they are the leather version. So let's see if it says leather upper and sole. Yeah, so these are the leather ones. That doesn't mean they're really expensive. I think they're still about £17, something like that, so it's not too bad. But basically the reason I don't wear these for ballet is because I don't find them soft enough to be able to move my foot how I want to. This is just my personal choice. Other people might feel differently, but that's just me and how I feel about them. They also have a full sole, which I thought was going to be important for kind of beginners. When they list them on the website, they list a full sole as being beginners, but for me, I just didn't find that they had enough movement. Again, personal choice for me, so it might be worth buying a full sole and then the split sole, which I'm going to show you, just to see which one you prefer. So I bought some new shoes. These are the same brand because I knew I liked the brand. There's also not really very many big ballet brands, I guess. So these are the Southampton canvas versions. So they're the same as these ones, but they are just like a canvas type material. These are again the full sole ones. I have worn these once, but I don't know, again I just found the full sole thing, I don't know, there was something that didn't feel quite right to me. I still keep them and I will still definitely wear them. However, they are not my favourite. I don't feel like I can necessarily get the best out of my technique with these ones. Not sure that I really have a technique yet, but preparing for when I do, I do still like these and I much prefer the canvas. I feel like when you're gliding across the floor or when you need to move your foot around, I just feel like these sweep the floor better. But again, that's my personal choice. So my favourite ones are the same, again, the same brand. They are Southampton, but these are the split sole ballet shoes. So I'll show you the difference. This is the full sole and this is the split sole. Now, the bend in them is just a huge difference. And especially when you're trying to point your toe and you're learning to point and things like that, the muscles aren't necessarily as strong, I guess. So for me, this just really helped me kind of improve my point and improve my posture because I was able to move around in them a little bit more. They also have 2 straps here instead of 1. The full sole shoes only have 1 strap. So yeah, I don't know, I just kind of feel like these hug my foot a bit better. All of these shoes are maybe 15 to 20 pounds, so they're not hugely expensive and they're great as kind of like starter shoes. There are probably so many like bigger, more expensive ones that I could buy, but for me these are just perfect and they work really well. Then I guess the next most important thing is tights. I bought these from Amazon. I don't think they're necessarily the best. There are websites and I'll link them below. There's one called Move Dance Wear. There's another one called like Discount Dance. There's a few like dance specific websites where you can pretty much get everything and they have like the bigger dance brands. I kind of just wanted to try the tights in this colour. I originally wore just like normal sheer tights, but they just didn't feel right. I don't know, I just didn't feel like they were purposeful enough for what I was doing. So I bought these off of Amazon. I will leave the link below in case you wanted to have a look at them. But as I say, they're not the best, so shop around and have a look. But I bought these in the Ballet pink and also in like the, I know you're not supposed to say nude anymore, but it's like the nude beige colour, just because of my skin tone, to see what they were like. Haven't worn the brown versions yet, so can't comment on those, but I have worn the pink versions. So this is how they come, and honestly, when I got them out of the packet, I was like, oh my god, they look like they're for a child. They are tiny. I did buy the size small, so I thought they would be like, I don't know, a normal size small, and it does say women's, but I don't know how tall they think I am or how small they think I am. They have the like open bit at the bottom, so you can have it open on the bottom of your foot. Don't actually know the reason for this. Might ask my ballet teacher next time I'm in class, but anyway. You can wear them underneath or over your leotard. I tend to go for over nowadays just because it feels a bit more secure to me. I don't know, I kind of like the rougher style. I'm covered in tattoos, so I'm already not necessarily a classic ballet look, but I prefer wearing them over. I follow a load of ballet girls on Instagram, so I've seen people wear them underneath leotards and over leotards. I guess it depends on your mood that day, but my personal favourite would be wearing them over now that I've kind of got into it a little bit more. I did wear them like the full foot with my foot in here to start with, but because I'm quite tall, they just weren't tall enough for me and it was kind of pulling on my foot. So these are the ones I wore the other day and I ended up cutting them as soon as I got to class because I just couldn't even walk in them. And you can see there I've cut them. They ended up going to like my mid-calf, which I actually quite liked because I could see my foot. It wasn't like they were restricting my foot movement or anything like that. And again, it's just a bit of a rougher look. I don't know how strict some people's ballet classes are. Once I move up the grades, I might not be able to do that. However, for now, I'm cutting them. It's like kind of like a bad ballerina vibe. I quite like it. Then we come to leotards. None of these are dance specific leotards. These are all just ones that I've purchased. They probably cost me altogether about £20 for all of them. But I will be starting to invest in some proper dance leotards. I don't necessarily have a small chest, and I feel like once you get older, you don't a lot of the time. So currently I still have to wear a bra with all of these, but I would prefer not to because I think it looks cleaner. Although I'm going for like the rough ballerina style, I just feel like being able to see the bra and everything underneath is not necessarily a good look for kind of anything really. So I will be investing in some new dance leotards. So if you have any recommendations for ballet leotards that don't require a bra and you can be slightly bigger chested, please let me know in the comments because I'm finding it very difficult to find any. But so far I've just been wearing these and I mean they're fit for purpose at the moment. So this is just a little green one that's from Primark. Then I did, I know it's so controversial at the moment, but I bought them before the whole controversy started. These are all from Shein and I just got them basically in like every colour. I think they're about £4 or £5 each. Again, don't necessarily take my advice. You are more than welcome to find your own leotards. I'm just showing what I've got. So there's another green one there. I kind of like the racerback style, I think it's called. There's like a burnt orange version there. I bought these all in a size small and they fit perfectly. I'm usually like a size 8. Then I've got the purple one. We have got like a beige brownie colour one. Then like a baby blue, like a light blue version there. I like to mix it up, again, depending on my mood. And then we've got a hot pink number here. I also like the fact that I can mix and match. So sometimes if I'm having a bit more of like a grungy day, I'll have like the khaki colour or the burnt orange colour, and then if I'm feeling a bit more like girly that day, I'll have the pink or the baby blue or the lilac. So I just like having the options to mix it up as well. Then overgarments. So I've seen a lot of stuff about you can get like warm-up things and things like that. You can get like purpose ballet warm-up clothes. I tend to just buy what I feel comfortable in, and I'm working that out as I go along. So these shorts are something that I really, really wanted when I started, but they were, I think they were about £32. So I didn't want to buy them originally and then like hate ballet and be like, I'm never going back, but I just bought all this stuff. So when I decided that I was going to stick to this and I was going to do it properly, I signed up for my classes, so I pay monthly for all of them. These are, I'm obsessed with these. They do like a sleeves shawl as well, because this is the other thing, because you do get quite warm, but you have to be warm to start with. So I put on like everything, and then throughout the class I just end up like taking layers off and things like that as I get warmer, which is absolutely fine. So these are just little like warm-up shorts. They're super comfortable, they're really stretchy, and they're just, oh, I just love them. I just feel like a proper prima ballerina in these. These were from Move Dance, and I got these in an extra small to small. They are maybe like a size 8 to 10, I would say, but they do different sizes. I think they do different colours as well. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying these. I need to stop saying it really annoys me. I also bought a little skirt. Now, this was again from Amazon because this was before I kind of started, but it's very short. That's the only thing. So it's like a wrap tie skirt. So you obviously put this over your leotard, over your tights, and then tie it up. And it's just like a little fancy skirt. Doesn't really do much. I feel like the longer ones are better for keeping on and looking a bit more graceful. I originally wore it when I had my tights, the sheer tights underneath the leotard and then this on top, and it just didn't look very flattering. So I'm going to try this again with the pink ballet tights over a leotard and then this over the top, and see if that kind of makes me feel any better. But if you're going to go for like this style, I can't remember what it's called, but if you're going to go for this style of like chiffon ballet skirt, I'd definitely go for a longer one. Leg warmers are an absolute must. Again, I like to keep warm at the beginning and then take things off gradually. I usually end up leaving one on or pulling them up or pushing them down to my ankles or wherever feels comfortable depending on the exercise that we're doing. So I've got these long white ones. I think these were from one of the dance websites. They all have leg warmers on there as well. And then I've got these long pink ones. These have also got the hole in the heels so they can come out there as well. I tend to wear them like all the way up my leg, and then I like roll it down or I take it off depending again on kind of what we're doing. And then I've got these little shorter ones as well. I can't remember where these ones are from. These might have been from Amazon, but leg warmers are everywhere. So if you can find them and find the ones that you like, then go for it. I grabbed this little cardigan from Asda, would you believe? And it's just like a little over the top cardigan with like a little hook here. So this I wore the class just gone over my leotard, and then as soon as I got like a bit warmer I just took it off. It's just really lightweight, easy, movable, that kind of thing. You can obviously get like the bolero style ones. I think that's what they're called. Is it bolero? But basically they're just like sleeves with no top, or I would wear like a really baggy thin t-shirt material top as well, again to not restrict movement but also to keep myself warm enough so that when I'm doing the exercises I'm not going to hurt myself because my muscles aren't warm enough. Then more shorts. So those were obviously from the dance website that I bought, and I absolutely love them. And I thought maybe if I'm enjoying those, I might enjoy some other shorts more. If you followed me before or for a while, you'll know that I shop on Reliked a lot. I have a discount code for that. It will be in the description box. Or I have a discount codes page on my blog, so that is linked below as well. But I got a few little bits from there just because I don't particularly feel like it needs to be like massively expensive, especially when you're dancing and things and you're getting sweaty and they need to be washed and things like that. I don't think they need to be hugely expensive. So I just bought a couple of different things. So these are like blue flannel fleecy material shorts. These are originally from Pull and Bear, but I bought them on Reliked, so this is what the tag looks like. I think I probably paid maybe like £4 or £5 for them, and they were originally £15, so those are a good little one to do. I also got these longer ones. These were also from Reliked, originally from Boohoo Man. Originally £19, again I probably paid like £4 or £5, the same for the other two that I'm going to show as well. But just like really simple, like baggy shorts to go over the top of leotards and tights. Then I got these little ones. These were originally from Nasty Gal. Again, bought them on Reliked. These are like a more knitted version. So I feel like these are for maybe my cutesy days, or yeah, I don't know. I just got different options because I like to have options. And then these are some kind of like thicker knitted, more like close knit rather than like a loose knit, if you can see the difference. But these again are just some longer ones. These were from Princess Polly, originally £38. Again, I think I got them for like £4 or £5. So all in all, it hasn't cost me a huge amount of money to grab the clothes I need. And then I also found these on Amazon. I was inspired by watching other people's ballet YouTube videos, and they had these little hair buns. So when I do have it in a bun, I don't necessarily always wear one of these, but I thought they were cute to have as well. They were like £2 each on Amazon. So I've got like a little pink one, and you literally just like stretch it over the top of your bun, and it just kind of looks really cute. So I've got plain pink, I've got plain black, which I wore the other week, and then I've got a black and a white one, and they've got like little diamantes on them as well. So I think I've covered everything. There's like a wild mess around me. I forgot one thing. This, again, I got on Reliked. I think it was like £2, but you can get them pretty much anywhere. This is resistance bands. So there are so many exercises that you can see on Instagram, YouTube, like anywhere, that will teach you how to have your posture, how to increase your point, your strength, your turnout, everything like that. And one thing that came up constantly was a resistance band. So I just bought these. I haven't used it yet because they only arrived the other day, but they are just thin elastic bands, so you can like hold them on your foot and practice your point, and then you can hold them on your legs and do loads of different things. I just thought it was a really good thing to have, especially if I put it in my bag and then I take it to class and I need it at any point. But they're also good for figure skating as well, so I just feel like it's a good thing to have. I hope this video was helpful if you're looking at starting ballet, if you're trying to figure out your ballet style, what you want to wear, anything like that. As I said, I will leave some links in the description box below, but if you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment and ask. I obviously have my fashion page, which is the Southampton Girl, but then I also have a specific sports page, which is my ballet, skating, tennis, that kind of stuff. That is by Alicia Jade Sports. So again, I will link it below, but I do keep them slightly separate, one for fashion and one for sports, but everything is on my YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!